Omega Strikers is a game I never knew I needed. It's like if you mash League of Legends and Inazuma 11. Wait, is that too niche? It's like if you mash up League of Legends and Galactic Football. Wait, that's even nicher. It's such a unique game and I would have never thought of it. Ever since it coming out, I've put in way too many hours into this. I've done this way too much. This game has this obsessive feeling about it. And even when I'm losing, even when I'm not doing good, and I know I'm not very good at the games just feel nice. Omega Strikers is a 3v3 PvP MOBA? It's a bit of a question mark because it's not really that at the same time. Your main goal is to get that core into the opponent's net. Sometimes I call it a puck, sometimes I call it a ball where it's just how it is. You pick your character and try your best to use the core to unlock the goal locks. That opens up the goal, which then you can score and grab a point. There's quick play mode, which is first to 5, and then there's a normal / competitive mode, which I think where the game really shines. You kind of do an ability draft in a way, and like MOBAs you can scale your power and scale your items depending on what character you have. I think it's really interesting and unique, and oh my gosh, I love it. There's a bunch of different maps which each have their own unique playstyle, which we all love except for Atlas Lab. Don't you just love it when you hit the ball one way and it flies off the other side? Or your teammate decides to be helpful and jumps into the black hole, making it explode and killing everyone. There's so many maps, characters and abilities, each game is very unique. You never really have the same experience with every single game, which I think is really fun. Of course, where the game shines is its characters. Here are all the characters for the game. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 characters. Juliet, who is Unga Bunga. Next we have Juno, and oh my god, she's so cute. I mean, look at her. Seriously, how can you not like her? And honestly, I think she's one of the easier characters to pick up. You have Throwy Blob, you have Jumpy Blob, and you have Rain Blob. After telling my friends about the game, I always tell them to pick Juno because while she looks complicated, the fact that you can just throw these out is really good. Luna is probably my favourite character right now. I love how diverse her kit is, and I love flying across the map. And we have Kai, and real quick here. The art style in this game is really good, but Kai's is well, it's not the best. I mean, this looks like the first character they made for the game. Compared to everything else, it really needs a touch up. We have Drekar, and I've never seen this dude once. He goes invisible, he shoots things, and he puts his goo on things. I'll be honest, I don't know what it does. And then we have Asher. And she's yeah. I mean, yeah. Shield me, please. Dubu, a big hamster thing. Now, his abilities are so slow. I don't know if he's any good. I'm not good. But he doesn't feel good. His abilities take like 2 seconds to appear every time. Rune is an edgy boy. And probably one of the most complicated characters in this game. He's quite simple to understand. But it's so easy to get an own goal with this, or just accidentally grief your teammates. He's definitely a hard character. Amy's fun, and probably has one of the most annoying ultimates in the game. However, gosh, her personality is awful.
Can't you see I'm busy? Really? This is our team? Guess I'll make do.
I really want to like her, but gosh, I just can't stand her. Estelle is unique. She's basically a sniper. She hits the core from far away and harasses enemies from afar. Oh god, X. X in the right hands is a menace. He will ruin your games if you let him get out of control. And he can be very hard to deal with his big ultimate and just the general hitting power he has. Zentoro, I don't actually have this character unlocked. But he's got a sword, he slashes, he kind of hits people a lot. He do be a ninja boy. Atlas is probably one of the better characters in the game. He's mostly in goal, and he uses his big buildings to basically deflect anything that comes his way. Ira is your debuff buff character, and she's really pretty cool. I wish they made more characters like her. You got the speed boost, you got the size boost and reduction, and you also have a very annoying ult. And Ramsus, oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He seems pretty tame in comparison, until you put him on Amy's app, where his ultimate can just drag you into the hole. He can get very annoying on the right map. However, at other times I think he's a bit underwhelming. But ever since I got my hand on this game, I've been obsessed with it, and been wanting to play it non-stop and been dragging friends around me to play it as well. However, it isn't perfect. The game has a lot of new game issues. The matchmaking can be a bit whack. Because everyone's new to the game, no one really understands what level they play at yet, but it does make competitive matchmaking a little bit of a toss-up on who you get. I kinda wish the devs went a bit more aggressive with ranking people, but oh well. The game also lacks a lot of competitive integrity features. Levers can be a huge problem and can leave you in a 2v3 scenario. It's happened a few times to me and it's an absolute pain. Harsher bans would be good, putting a bot into the game when someone leaves could also be good, or maybe powering everyone else up when someone leaves. Just some examples of what they could do. The monetization system is typical free-to-play game stuff. You have a store with skins and cosmetics and you have a battle pass. The communication in this game is also very lacking. I understand the team making this game is very small. However, we really need some more ping options, or at least a customizable ping wheel. The options are very limited right now. I wish there could be a few more choices to use, like use your flip. There's some also basic ones that they're missing, like push forward, hang back, make space, and sure, while you can kind of communicate this, it's not great. Same with the UI of the game, it's very basic. I wish on the ability draft screen, it will show your abilities and which one gets affected by which skill, because it can be a lot to remember sometimes. I also wish you can buy skins normally, without currency. Not high class skins, but just like recolors and stuff. Although not everything's doom and gloom. Since release, the developers have released an update every single week, whether that be balance changes or fixes or whatever, which makes me really hopeful. And hey, they're a VTuber too, nice. I'm also a little bit worried about the release schedule. At the moment, the Striker Pass has 120 days. 4 months without content is a long time in a free-to-play game. Now again, small team, they can't just produce content every single week. But at the same time, if they really want to make a splash and they want to keep the game going, they need to be releasing maps and characters a lot quicker than that. I am really hopeful for this game and I really hope it does well because I'm having a ton of fun right now. But yes, thank you everyone for watching my opinion on this game. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you later.